Former NFL running back Rashad Jennings. When you hear those three guys, those three names, who's your best?
When you hear those three, I mean, I'm curious as to why one guy is not even on the list. David Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm
That's fair. I'll buy that. He should be on the list somewhere.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, if I'm taking my pick, it's him. 2016 led the league in all-purpose yards. That's difficult to do. He played all 16 games. When he's healthy, he's proven that he could be arguably the best running back in the NFL, and he's coming back healthy. So I like to see 4 of them. But between those 3, that's tough. You know, how do you determine what the best is? Are you going by, catchability? Are you going by moving the chains? Are you going by durability? Are you going by fitting a system? I mean, if I'm a franchise guy, if I'm starting an organization, I'm building a ball club, if I had to pick those 3 to build my team around, man, that's tough. I'll flip a coin, but if I had to pick somebody right now today, I'm going to go with Todd.
Todd Gurley.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I went with Le'Veon slightly over Todd for the simple fact of his ability. Because both of these guys, when you talk
the other day, you had Todd above.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. No, I did not. The thing is, when you Le'Veon, who was most important, more valuable? That's what the question was. But anyway, when you look at it, Le'Veon and Todd, you're splitting hairs because both of the guys can run the football. Obviously, both of the guys can catch the football, down the field. They line them up in different areas of the field. So this is why I would go Le'Veon, Todd Gurley. But Todd is 3 years younger. So I would not begrudge anybody taking Todd Gurley. So I look at it like this. If we got a draft and it's like, okay, you got Todd Gurley. I ain't mad about getting Le'Veon. If they say, well, you got Le'Veon, I'm not bad about getting Todd Gurley. But I'm saying I'm taking one of those 2 guys. I'm going to lead towards Le'Veon over Todd. But if you notice, who didn't get selected number 1?
I noticed. Yep.
It was him me with?
It's just straight hate. It's cowboy hate. You know it, and I know it. And you know in your heart of hearts who you know is the best running back. I know what you think. I can just see it in your body language. I can see it in your...
I just said Le'Veon.
You can't help but stifle a grin over it because you know what's happening.
But everybody said Le'Veon to Todd Gurley. Everybody just come up here, running back, all the other guys have said they would take Le'Veon or Todd Gurley over Zeke. It's only you that's stuck on Zeke.
Yeah, it
I'm
sounds
not
like it's
stuck
between
on
2.
him. It's what I see. And when you say, how do you define it? Just what do your eyes tell you? When you do eye test, just TV eye test, who runs harder? Who's harder to tackle? Who dominates? Who takes games over? Who has, as they say, that dog in him? The biggest dog is in Ezekiel Elliott.
Did you see what Todd did to you guys last year?
Yeah,
did he take that game over?
Sean Lee was out of the game. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, he caught a ball, and nobody was home, and he went like 75 yards right down the guts of the defense.
He rushed for $122.
There was no Sean Lee. There's no way he breaks that play with Sean Lee.
Oh, yeah, he got that one.
Sean Lee is all over it. Coach on the field. He's the best middle linebacker or linebacker in football.
Do you consider the guy somebody surrounded by? As a running back, like, do you consider who's playing quarterback, who's playing receiver, their defense, the offensive line?
Well, right now, there aren't many receivers, so it's going to be all run. And I'm already on the record yesterday. I said he is going to break Eric Dickerson's all-time single-season rushing record, 2,105 yards.
Oh, he all in on the Cowboys.
I'm all
this
in.
year? Yeah, he's doing it this year?
I got to knock on wood. He's got to stay healthy, and the offensive line's got to stay healthy, obviously. But that's who we're talking about here.
Okay.
This is a dominator. The other guys are all really good, and David Johnson is really good. This guy's in another universe.
No, he's not.
Yes,
Another
he
universe?
Is. He's in another universe.
So
no, you are right now.
You remember those 3 games that he played at the end of his sophomore year for
we talking about NFL.
We're talking about college, so let's talk about Saquon.
This is the biggest college you can play. This is the Big Ten championship game against Wisconsin, a top 5 defense at that point. He goes for 220. Then he goes for 230 against Alabama's defense in the national semifinal. Then he goes for 246 against Oregon.
Has he had any 200-yard games in the NFL?
Yeah, he's an amazing running back.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did he do as a rookie? He led the NFL in yards.
So did Kareem Hunt.
Okay, okay. What happened last year?
Yeah, he tried to change that real quick.
Time out. Who led the league last year in yards per game? I know he didn't play all 16 because he got suspended for 6. Who led the league by far in yards per game? Ezekiel Elliott. So he led it in total yards. He led it in yards per game. What do you think is going to happen this year? Explosion's going to happen.
I expect him to get. I expect him to have.
He's great. He's great. He's definitely great. Now I got an honest question for you because those 3 running backs are awesome. Then can you see? Which one of these guys do you feel could play on the other team and still be productive at a high level? Do you see Zeke? They could go play for the Rams right now and be productive like that. Do you think Gurley could go play with that? Are they all interchangeable, could play with other teams? Because some guys are system guys, we know that, and some guys are just dogs.
But here's the thing.
This guy is the dog.
Skip, you got to understand, Le'Veon caught more balls last year than Zeke caught in his first 2 years.
He did.
So did Todd Gurley caught more balls last year than Zeke did in his first 2 years.
Zeke doesn't have good hands. He has really good hands.
But here's the thing.
They just don't do that. That's not their
But to play in
style.
those offenses, the running backs has to do that.
So you keep saying you can split out Le'Veon. So what? So he's a receiver and a running back?
Yeah.
So what? What does it matter?
The more you can do.
All that matters is can you hand it to him and he can get 6 yards?
Yes. All 3 of those guys, can you hand it to him, can go get you that.
Not like this guy can consistently
But Todd Gurley and Le'Veon?
Who wears down a defense? Who just bludgeons a defense until they say no mas?
No.
Ezekiel
that
Elliott
offensive
does.
line that Dallas
Offensive
got.
line is vicious. I don't think you're putting into account them, too.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
I do.
Yeah,
I give you that. But listen, I've seen other backs try to run behind that line, and it's not like this
Darren
guy.
McFadden got 1,000 yards.
He barely
Sure
did.
DeMarco Murray got 1848 behind that line.
It wasn't this line, but it was.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't all
Which line was
these same
it?
guys.
Zach Martin,
Which line was it?
the top 3 guys were there.
Yeah.
That's all we could.
Lyle Collins is there now.
He was hurt last year.
Yeah.
Whitten ain't there this year. That's all I'm
No
That's all I'm gonna say.
So
That's big time. That's a big deal.
So are you saying
But-
the Giants will have a better record than the Cowboys this year?
Where did that come from?
Well,
Did anybody here?
You're going there.
He
That's where
said,
it
"Did
came
I
from."
say?"
No,
so you
I'm saying
asked. You said,
that's where
"Did
you're
you
heading.
say?"
Everything you've said
So
is heading
at
toward.
some point, you've heard this
You're
before.
saying that the Giants
Did
can be
you
a top
say
5
the
offense?
Giants? Where did that come from?
The Giants.
Hey, you hearing a lot of stuff,
The Giants
man.
will be the 3rd
Hey,
place. finisher
is somebody
in this
talking in
division.
your ear?
No.
Because I don't hear none of this stuff you talking about.
He's talking about the Giants going to be 3rd. Let me ask you a question. Who's going to be 1 in the NFC East?
The Cowboys.
That's not
Obviously,
happening.
This is it. I feel really good about this team. I do.
gonna beat the Eagles?
You took some emergency this morning, so you should be pepping your step. But you're not winning the division.
I don't even know what emergency is.
Yeah, that little pep up.
Really?
Pick me up, yeah.
Is that what you
Nah.
did?
Pep.
Did you just
That's vitamin
divulge?
C.
what you said?
No, I don't need nothing because I feel good every morning.
Really?
Yeah. My guy here in L.A.,
You're a guy? You got a supplier? Is that what you're saying? Or?
yeah, my guy. This
you're-
guy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's what's up. This guy's
What's
here.
that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you missed
I
it.
ain't see it.
Oh, Braun?
Okay. Okay. You got the
In your eyes,
James.
Braun's the best running back.
Oh, he could have been. He'd have been a heck of a tight end.
What?
He'd have been
been a good
Gronk.
tight end?
He'd have been Gronk. He's too big to play any other position. What is he going to play?
Why you think he's been a good tight end?
Braun's going to go over
That's
the
a
middle?
different sport now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he'd have been, 6'9"? What else he going to play?
When he gets blasted over the middle, is he going to come back?
He
for
tough.
another one?
LeBron tough. You see him get stitches in his eye,
Durable, yeah.
broke his nose, play with a mask, dropped 61 on the Hornets.
I mean, that's a
with
different-
a broken nose.
Yeah, but he'd
I don't
cramp
know
up
about that.
fast, and he'd be going right.
Oh, it's
up
a different
to the-
mentality. That's a whole different ball. Football and basketball players are wired differently.
Rashad, you hang out with this group enough, you realize that it always comes back to this guy at some point.
Yeah.
At some point. Thank you for being here. It was always good to get your
Good looking
take.
out, bro.